Salatullah, Salamullah, ala Rasulillah.
As for Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salam, a test is going to come and his son is going to be taken from him. Nurul Ain, he describes that, "You are like the light of my eyes," because he's a prophet of Allah. Sayyidina Yusuf is a prophet of Allah, carrying the beatific lights of Sayyidina Muhammad, that when this test comes and we become parted, Allah is going to take you away from me. Sayyidina Yaqub became blind. He became blind out of love for Allah under ati Allah, ati Rasul wa ulul amri minkum, that his obedience to Allah and knowing and understanding the darajat of his son, that the darajat of Sayyidina Yusuf is so high, the beatific light so immense upon him that when Allah made them to part, he lost his vision from crying. Now come back to Ummah Muhammad. Prophet asked, "Do you love me more than you love yourself? Are you crying because you are away from me and Allah made us to be apart?" That all our ashiqeen, all these naats and all this durood and all the salawats are begging Prophet just one nazar, that grant me one khash when my heart is closed, that you gaze upon me and restore my vision back. Not the vision of this dunya, but the vision of my akhirah reality, that Allah brought me from paradise and put me into the prison of this dunya, and in this dunya we're all blind, lost to all of its crazy allurements. That, Ya Rabbi, open my heart to see the reality. And that love was so intense that the distance made Sayyidina Yaqub to become blind. Now to understand Tabarruk, and Allah gives Tabarruk in Qur'an for Bani Israel. Imagine Ummah Muhammad, what Allah gave to Ummah Muhammad, that Tabarruk, that when Sayyidina Yusuf is going to be reunited with his father, he says that, "Just take my khamis." Everything from the Prophets is in the sunnah of Sayyidina Muhammad.
Subhanallah.
All of them were a gift from Prophet.
Subhanallah.
The sunnah of the khamis, the sunnah shirt that healed, when he gave his shirt to his brother, says, "Just give this upon my father's face to restore his blindness." At the moment that it was conveyed, Sayyidina Yaqub began to smell the fragrance of Sayyidina Yusuf.
Subhanallah.
That's ashiq, that's love. If we have love for Prophet we would smell the tajallis that drawing us to the ashiqeen. We would smell and the fragrance of Prophet wherever we go, we would know that that is a Muhammadiyun association. We feel the light and the presence of Prophet. We smell the fragrance of Sayyidina Muhammad. If we had that level of yaqeen like Sayyidina Yaqub, the blindness, he began to smell it until his sons arrived, and Allah described in Qur'an, and they placed the shirt upon his face and his vision was restored.
Subhanallah.
Where is the shirt of Sayyidina Yusuf and the hair of Sayyidina Muhammad?
Subhanallah.
Is not even in comparison, is not even a drop within the ocean of what Allah gave to His Habib. Everyone in creation is running for the love of Allah, and Allah calling Sayyidina Muhammad, "My Habib, my beloved servant." Means Tabarruk, everything in Qur'an, everything in Islam is Tabarruk. Why do you go for Hajj? It's not for stones. Why do you drink Zamzam? You could drink this water. Everything you're doing, why are you kissing Hajar Aswad, the black stone? You should be kissing the hands and feet of Sayyidina Muhammad, who's the owner of paradise, not the rocks of paradise. We're not the people who care for the rocks of paradise. We want to be with the owner of paradise, Sayyidina Muhammad, the one whose tongue speaks for Allah and gave us Holy Qur'an. So it means that Tabarruk is deep in our belief. And when we have that belief, it can cure every sickness. It can take the blindness of the heart so that the believer begins to see their paradise reality. We pray that Allah open for us these realities and this love for Sayyidina Muhammad inshaAllah.
سيدنا النبي سيدنا النبي سيدنا النبي سيدنا النبي